Today?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Good. My name is Ashley. And so, how today's kind of going to look is we'll meet for about 60 minutes and we'll just talk about what you want to talk about, maybe some of the reasons why you came to see me today.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any other questions about that or anything you want to add?
No.
Okay. So, I just want to touch base on rights, client rights, and confidentiality. Okay, so what you and I talk about is confidential, okay? There are a few exceptions to that because I am a mandatory reporter in the state of South Dakota. So if you disclose something that would identify that you are maybe thinking about harming yourself, harming someone else, or if there's any reports or of abuse and neglect, I would report those.
Okay.
Okay, do you have any questions about that?
No.
Oh, okay. So why don't you tell me a little bit about why you came to see me today?
The reason why I came here is because I would like to form some better communication effectiveness so I could talk and have a better co-parenting relationship with my daughter's father.
Okay, okay. So tell me a little bit more about your daughter's father.
He lives in Rosebud. His name is Wes. I have full custody for the school year, and he has her every other weekend for visitation. And then he has her for the summer, and then I have every other weekend for visitation.
Okay.
We both pay $250 child support. Me during the school year, I receive it. Him receiving it in the summer.
Okay. And what is your daughter's name?
My daughter's name is Allison.
Oh, that's a nice name.
Thank you.
And how old is she?
She's 4.
Okay. So just to summarize a little bit, you have your daughter during the school year, and he has her during the summer. And so those roles reverse.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So tell me about the current communication you have with Wes.
It's not very well. I feel like he comes off more as defensive and wanting to argue a lot more about things that aren't really important. And I feel like on my end, I have more of a role of to the point specific things that matter with our daughter. Um, he's just very offensive or takes things differently than when they come across, and he just comes off as rude a lot of the time.
Okay. Yeah, that would be hard to feel disrespected. Yeah. Okay. What can you be more specific on an example of when that might occur?
I guess in the court order we had a order or put in place where we're supposed to meet when we trade for her for his weekends.
Okay.
And when I go home, which is he's from the same hometown or reservation that I am, so I was going home, and when I would go home, I would just take her all the way, which saved him a trip, money, time, everything. It's a 2-hour trip one way, so it's a 4-hour trip Friday and Saturday if he had to meet me. So I just kind of suggested that he pitch in on some gas money because I was saving him time and money, which he refused. So I decided that it was better for me to just go with the court order still and meet him whether I was going home or not. So that really upset him because he found out that I made him meet me there, which is in the court order, and then I ended up going home too. So that's kind of a situation where he got really upset with me, and I just feel like things that I do on my personal time when I don't have my daughter is none of his business, and I just felt like I'm going by the court order. I was being nice and saving him time and money by taking her all the way, but he can't respect that and accept it and see it as something good. He doesn't appreciate it, basically.
Okay. So, kind of because you were going all of the way, and so you were wanting or asking Wes if he would appreciate that, maybe just help out on gas money, basically. And so when he decided that he wasn't going to do that, that's when you chose to just follow the court order, regardless if you were going home or not, back to the reservation.
Yeah, I just kind of thought, I was giving him leeway It was helping him out, but he didn't see it that way.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I think that following the court order was a good choice because that is already laid out. That's your guide.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good start to start that positive communication with Wes and just stay on track.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if he's unable to at this point in time kind of meet and agree on things outside of the court order.
Mm-hmm.
So you did a good job with that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So let's talk about one of the things I wanted to do was talk about how I can help you with your goal of improving that positive communication with Wes.
Okay.
So do you have any specific ideas of how you would like that to improve?
I guess I just want to be respected in all of it. I don't really feel that he views me as his daughter's mother. I just kind of feel like he just views me as another person. But really, I'm the person taking care of his daughter, and I'm the only other person besides him who will make sure she's well taken care of and protected. And I just want it to be more positive. I want it to be more of a co-parenting, working together relationship.
Right. Yeah. Have you had a conversation with Wes expressing that you feel that way?
I guess not all of that. Some of it, I guess I've tried to say, nobody's gonna take care of her, protect her more than you or me. I feel that I've had to reassure him at times that I know he's her father, and that I appreciate that and respect it. But I just feel like I have never had that reciprocated to me.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So if you would like today, what we can do is role play a scenario of maybe where you would act as Wes and say something that he would normally say to you, something that would be disrespectful, and then I can model maybe a way to express it that's how that makes you feel not okay.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right.
I guess the first thing would be you get $250 in child support. You should put that towards the extra things that you're asking me for. So if I'm asking for more money, if I want help with taekwondo, daycare bill, something, he expects that $250 to cover it all. So
Okay.
his comment to me is basically use the $250 that you get a month.
Okay. That can be a difficult conversation whenever money is brought into that. So, a way that you could model that positive communication with Wes to show him that it's not enough or you wouldn't be asking for more, but do it in a non-confrontational way. You could say something like, I'm sorry that you feel that way. I would not be expressing the concern or a need for more money if I didn't need that financial support.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you and I both want what is best for Allison.
Okay.
So you're expressing that in a positive way, and then you're finding that common ground, which is Allison, your guys' daughter. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think that you'd be comfortable trying that next time you talk with him?
Yes, I would.
Okay. And so what I'd like for you to do before we meet next time is to try and model that communication when talking with Wes and just see how he reacts.
Okay.
Okay? And then when we meet, we'll come back and we'll discuss that and see if that worked, and we can continue to discuss strategies to model and prompt that positive communication.
Okay.
And hopefully Wes follows suit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions about today's meeting?
No, I do not.
Okay. So I'm just going to kind of paraphrase what we went over today. You express that you feel not appreciated by Wes, which is your daughter Allison's dad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that you want him to respect you and treat you with respect because you are the mother of his child.
Yes.
Okay, so we talked about ways to prompt that positive communication,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay, and to model that Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any questions? Did I get that right?
Yes, you got it right.
Okay. All right. Well, then I will see you in 2 weeks. All right.
Okay.
And we will go over how your communication with Wes went.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming in.